everyone, I'm Rosie.
And I'm Carl.
And this is Flying Flosky.
And we can you and me together. And we can you and me forever.
Welcome to Aruba, where today we're going to be boarding the Windstar Pride to take a 7-day cruise.
We're starting in Aruba, then we're sailing for a day.
Then we end up in Cartagena before traveling on to the San Blas Islands in Panama, the Bocas del Toro beach, where we've got a really cool beach barbecue, and then we are sailing through
The Panama Canal.
bucket list.
Very excited about that. This is the second time that we've cruised with Windstar, and we had a great time on the first trip.
Sadly, we didn't have YouTube way back in April of 2024, so we don't have any videos, but we do have some Instagram highlights. If you want to go and check those out, I'll link them in the description below. We flew down yesterday morning from New York on Delta, arriving about 1:30. Took a while to recombobulate ourselves and then head out to explore.
So we went up to the beach, Eagle Beach, on the local bus, had a wander around, looked at the sights, and had a drink.
Yeah, there was actually a lot less life by the beach than we were expecting. I was thinking, you know, like a line of beachside bars or hotels with their fronts right on the beach, but actually there was 1 or 2 bars and then a road and then the hotels. It was a bit of a weird setup.
Luckily, we found a bar that was nice. We sat and had a drink as the sun was going down.
But then there was kind of nothing else going on, was there?
No, so we decided to get the bus back into the centre of Oranjestad, and we went to West Deck for dinner.
They had a selection of kind of cold small plates and hot small plates, so we picked a few bits and bobs to nibble on. What did we have? We had grouper fingers.
Sweet potato fries, which were great.
As Carl
Not
always
classic,
will.
but one of my favourites.
We had Johnny cakes, which is kind of fried bread rolls, and then fried fungi.
Fungi, yeah.
Fungi. So
Like-
it was cornmeal deep fried into triangles,
With a slice of cheese on top.
Dutch cheese. I was like, is that just Edam, or are we uncultured and we don't know enough Dutch cheese?
It's just cheese on toast.
It was cheese on toast,
Looked like cheese on toast.
but like really good cheese on toast.
Yeah.
And obviously 2 more cocktails, and then we were jet lagged and it was time to crash out.
This morning we got up, we had a bit of a lazy morning, packed our stuff, and got out of our hotel that we were staying in. Guest house?
Sure. Villa?
Villa.
We grabbed our bags and we've been kind of wandering around near the port area for a little while, and now it is 12:59 and our cruise starts boarding in 1 minute. So we gotta go.
Time to go.
We've had a quick passport check and we're just checking out who we have in port with us today. First is the...
Carnival Miracle in the distance.
And then over there we have the Aida Pearl. And then if we look over this way,
You need to turn the camera.
that's our Windstar Pride. Hi, how are you? Absolutely, always. A very nice welcome. We've just been given a rum punch. Cheers.
Let's go check in.
I feel very Caribbean right now.
Mm.
Check-in is complete, and we have our room keys, which come in this adorable little leather holder. So that's us for the week. I mean, I am a lanyard girl these days, so I don't know if it's going to stay in here, but it's a lovely little keepsake either way. Welcome on board the Windstar Pride and our Star Balcony Suite number 539. After checking in and doing a room tour video, which should be up just before this one, we are going to get some lunch.
They said that the restaurant is open on deck 7.
Is it called the Veranda?
I think so.
The veranda. And I just want to put this in here now. This is day 1. Remind me that this is day 1.
In case you're not sure, this is our first day.
Well, I get really confused about the first
is
day.
Tidy, which might also be a hint that this is day 1.
Although we only have our hand luggage and Carl already tried to kick it behind a chair to get out of the way of the video. So I don't even know if it is.
Since we got on board, we have had a bit of a wander around the ship. We went to veranda for lunch at the back of the ship, which was beautiful because the sun was out, a nice gentle breeze, and the food was good. And then it's the buffet. At about 3 o'clock, we got the 15-minute warning for our muster drill on deck 7. We had to pop back to the room to check where our muster point was. We were on A2, so we went up to deck 7 and listened to the all-important information about the drill and what we should do in an evacuation.
Now, the ship's crew will demonstrate the correct method for donning a life jacket.
Then we went up to the
Star bar,
that's it. Just went up the star bar and grill. Obviously the grill was closed, but the star bar where we saw Anna, who recognised us from our last Windstar Cruise,
So nice.
which was very nice. And they were serving more of the rum punch that they gave us when we boarded. Delicious.
always a winner. And then we popped into the
Yacht Club.
which is the lounge at the front of the ship on deck 7. It's kind of all wooden and blue and white, very, very classy.
We sat in the window in the sun.
Which was a spot that someone on our last cruise, there was one guy
Yeah.
that was there the entire cruise. I don't know if he slept there or what, but every time we went up, he was hugging those chairs.
So that's going to be our goal this time. We will be known as the couple who are sat in the window.
We will sleep up there.
Anyway, now we are going to go to the welcome talk where they're going to tell us about what's on, and then the destinations chat where they're going to tell us what tours we can do on
We're
the
just
ship.
entering the free massage raffle, which is getting drawn very soon, so we have to go and give these in.
Yeah, there's when you get on board, they give you the chance to enter the prize draw for the World Spa on deck 6.
7?
Who knows?
We're still learning. We've forgotten everything.
there and to look after all the evening activities such as live music and any of those fun things that get you out during the day and during our day. See you tomorrow. So again, my name is Tim and
Now we're gonna arrive there the day after tomorrow as per schedule. We're gonna be there for 2 days. Captain may be arriving there earlier, but that's of course a little bit up to him to announce if it's gonna happen or not. But the 3rd and the 4th of February we are in Cartagena, 2 full days. Then we're gonna move on to the San Blas Islands. and we're gonna be on the island called Aruba Island. I'll tell you about it a little bit more as well in a moment. And then the Bocas del Toro, and then we're gonna head towards the Panama Canal, the transit through the canal, which is absolutely fascinating. And then we're gonna end up in Balboa on the 8th of February. So that is the
After our excursions talk, we tried to book onto one of the snorkeling tours, but the people next to us at the desk had just taken the last 2 spots. So we have that on a wait list, and we have another one to see the Starfish Beach as a kind of a backup. So we've secured our spots for those. So either way, we're going to be snorkeling in Bocas del Toro. Is it 1 bull or 2? I don't know. I'm going to come back to the room. Time to do some unpacking and fill up this glorious walk-in wardrobe. So that's all my dresses hung, and the skirt and my hat. And then I've popped the rest of my clothes just in here. That's tops and shorts and leggings. The undies are going in the one below, but you don't need to see that. Just spent the last half an hour replying to some birthday messages, and we realised it is time for dinner. I think we're both so jet lagged that we're all confoozled. So Carl's wondering whether to put on trousers or not, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Amphora. So Amphora is the main dining room on the ship, and there's no reservations needed or anything, but it is a proper sit-down a la carte restaurant. There's no buffet at dinner, and the food is top-notch. In fact, all the food on board is great. This is the official cruise line of the James Beard Foundation. I don't think we know so much about that in the UK, but in the US it's kind of like, I don't know, the Oscars, the Grammys of food. They award awards. They award accolades to really good restaurants. And so all the food on board is top quality. You're not going to starve on a Windstar cruise. Just as we were coming up down to the Amphora, the people in front of us were having a bit of a debate with the staff. They were wearing a shirt but shorts. So they said, you know what, it's the first day today, it doesn't matter, but tomorrow wear long pants. And Carl was in shorts and a t-shirt, which is like daytime wear. So bear in mind that even though it does kind of say smart casual, that does mean if you're a gent for dinner, you're going to need some trousers and you're going to need a shirt with a collar. So I guess a polo shirt is like the good compromise. As ladies or people who wear dresses, it's very easy. I just stayed in my same dress that I was in all day, which makes me feel a bit lazy and a bit bad for the boys, but every meal you get a different kind of bread basket. Today is French baguette and an onion square. Now, I do not like onions, so that one's going to be all Mr. Flusky's. I've been taking a look at the wine list, and I think I'm going to go for a Robert Mondavi Chardonnay because I am basic and I like a buttery chard occasionally. Well, it's either that or a sparkling rosé prosecco. And I'm not sure that's any classier, to be honest. To start with, we have both got the same thing.
It's the Maryland crab with asparagus and something aioli. Lemon aioli.
Oh. The thing about a Maryland crab cake compared to a British crab cake is it's majority crab, not majority potato. What did you think of your crab cake?
Crab cake was great. I loved the mix of little bit of salad on there, the radish, the asparagus, and a tiny little bit of rocket leaves, and a bit of nice balance of flavours. And the lemon aioli was brilliant. The cake was well and truly wiped clean. What did you think of the crab cake?
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Maybe I should order another.
Yeah, really good. Screw the mains, let's just have 4 more of them. I'm not even 50% sure that I'm saying this right, but I had the Filipino shrimp pancit bohon with stir-fried bok choy and rice noodles. It was very delicious. It had a very pad thai kind of vibe, especially with the lime squeeze over it. Honestly, what I would have preferred is if it was in a box and I was on my sofa and I was watching a film at the same time, because that to me was like perfect comfort noodles. But yeah, I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Probably because I wish it was pad thai and had peanuts on it. But that's personal preference.
For the main course, I had the citrus pumpkin risotto. It was lovely. The plate was clean again, like the starter. And like the starter, it was also citrusy. I didn't really notice the gremolata that much. The peas were very obvious. The gremolata was a fine dust, but not. I can't really pick that flavour out. But it's
And what have you ordered for dessert?
citrus, chocolate and chocolate and praline bar with a citrus sauce.
Are you worried you're going to get scurvy on this boat?
I thought that was fine.
It's only citrus. Well, actually, lime isn't that good for scurvy, and also the Royal Navy used to boil it, so it lost all of its vitamin C, so they all got scurvy again. Anyway, useless facts. I am having the spiced rum and vanilla panna cotta, which sounds like everything that I want to eat and drink. How is it?
Very nice.
We are going to be taking part in a quiz. My hilarious ship pun, but I think it has a double meaning, and not the one you're thinking. Not because we're cruising, but because we're about to get battered in this quiz. We're on our own. We're a party of 2, but other people just seem to be making teams with randomers they've just met. I feel like we're going to be the odd ones out.
Including 6 people, which means if you want to join a team, please do so. Now, I normally from the 3 teams
We got
that have scored the
18
winning
out of
points.
21. Not
And don't worry,
We've arrived home to find out that we are cleared from the wait list, which means we're going to be on the snorkeling tour that we wanted to be on, so that is very good news. And also,
Let's check our turn down.
ta-da! So at the end of every evening, you get a lovely turn down, and I think this one's for my birthday! How freaking adorable is this? Okay, so I'll show you the normal turn down tomorrow, I suppose, when it's no longer my birthday. How nice! I got balloons and everything.
Look at the lights. They put little love hearts on the lights.
Oh my lord. This is too much. I love it. So there you go. If you are celebrating any kind of special occasion on Windstar, do let them know, because they're going to go all out. I love that they put the teddy with the towel.
Dear Miss Rosie Flusky, may we take this opportunity to wish you a very happy birthday. We hope you have blue skies and calm seas as you sail the sea of life.
Adorable. Birthday cards. It's all very festive. What a lovely way to end my birthday.
I see a light, and we can